It'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. Commit to the run like this. Obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
On that last one, they need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Good timing on the quick out. At the 43-yard line after a huge pickup.
Routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leads it on the option. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks it down.
Well, it's plays like that that will help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now on the option. Down to the 30-yard line where he's stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a 1st down.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that 1st down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
The Utes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll move the wide receiver. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the line. They'll get him out of
So nice job on that play.
And the Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Second and short equals bow up, be physical. Move a hole, get a gap, let my back fall forward. That back had nowhere to run, no push up front. Got to be more physical, Jesse, on those second down and short situations.
So for that point, Dave, I think you're going to stick with him for on offense. It's stop, challenge your guys to get some push up front. You've recruited this position really well. You need these guys to move some bodies because you've got a talented guy in the backfield that can hurt this defense if you just give him a crease.
They're down to the 20, first and 10. Here we go. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Got some more.
Anytime the pitchman is able to score on these option type plays, there has to be great blocking downfield by the wide receiver. That was absolutely textbook, and that's what allowed the running back to go score.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his own 20. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spot. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Toss sweep to the right. All things considered, he's probably lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers in the defense flow. Just can't do it better.
Dropping back, it's Weather. Looking left. Got his man downfield. And they'll bring him down after the long completion. An explosive pass play for this offense.
On the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening. First and 10 from the 27. The give to the tailback. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play in 2nd and 6. Might be changing the route. It'll be a draw. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing for that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
From the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Newman. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call.
That's one as a quarterback. You throw the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are
Sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, field goal, miss, make, break. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard.
Snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Linebackers trying to create some confusion.
Switch it. White 53. White 53.
They'll leave it with it. Now after that one, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Utes have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Didn't find much running room there. Gets up the field before he's moved out of bounds. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The option look. Bill toss it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. Getting off the defender. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that third down. But there's the DB in the open field. Nice job rallying to the quarterback, getting him down. Now it's decision time for the offense, 4th and short.
And the Utes will line up to punt it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. A goal opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5, and out of trouble to the 12.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
And the Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away and will be third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
6 for the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle. It's Tyson. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time. It makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch play?
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing and build this lead.
Yeah, the defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. Just going to keep it after the snap. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. There we go.
QBs that can run completely change your game. I mean, every single game, you have to understand, now is a pass rush. I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
The Utes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down. It makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
And the Utes will snap it on 1st and 10.
Get set.
On the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, they went QB design run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose him.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Football, you hear the term quick or dead. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Zings it complete to the right. Ball is loose. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. They've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
The Utes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Goes to the option. They go to the ground.
They change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man. And when he gets it, he does what he does best. Turn the afterburners on and takes it to the house.
And right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32.
to get some positive chunks.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw, it's Clement. Immediately fires to the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop them? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on? Do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everyone.
it away from that return man. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires it. And what a huge chunk makes this offense just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
What a throw on first down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Fire into the right, complete. He stopped it. First down now, just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it out the 11.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Wants to go up top on first down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
That was a simple play, simple pitch and catch. It's an easy short route. It's a hitch. They've thrown this 4,000 times to each other in practice, and you just need your receiver to step up and make that play.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Gray. Not nearly as much as he hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Now the toss. Oh, he's got some free. A tremendous run. He was 4-4 after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And the Utes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll ride the hot hand. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Here's the handoff. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On the move. Ball down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always around, just exhausting.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
And the Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
And the Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. Pulled down for the tackle.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
The Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback keeps it.
He's marked down at the 29. Now, 4th down.
And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. DB's locked up tight on the receiver. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the first down.
And the Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
White 53.
Looking downfield, it's Dampier. He'll take a shot. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. He was throwing it at a front push. He would put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Send the tight end in motion. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignment. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Back to pass, it's Levin. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Watching this DB on film, I just love his ability to break on the ball, and I think he was anticipating on 3rd and long that time the offense throwing it right around the sticks. So he was able to drive on the football and secure that interception.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback keeper. Powers through the defender. He has the first and still on his feet. And he runs it.
I tell you what, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead. They're trying to hold on to it.
Arizona State, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's McClain. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the 2nd half.
Not much wiggle room for a ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I didn't block better. How about the offensive lineman push the guy backwards and make some holes?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Levin. Fires left. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, coming out in the 2nd half, they knew they needed to throw the ball to have success, and they have not yet found a completion here in the 3rd quarter. This quarterback has got to be able to find a way to get himself back in rhythm.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set him up with a big play.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football, great eyes, great vision, and great hands. Looked like a wide receiver with the right INT.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody
give out of the gun. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring.
Get ready.
The give to the back. He's pulled down after a tough one, gets it to the 6. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Check, check. White 94, Snyder choice. White, red 53.
That's the way you head on 3rd and short.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the 2nd half to get back in this game?
Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. And on 4th down, they'll come up and take a knee.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field.
Dang, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. Or we should have ran a better route.
And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
We'd love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Levin. He fires to the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top
offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. They got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They were mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here lately.
Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense turning it off. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
That's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
The Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Not only the scoreboard, but the clock on the side of the offense as they take the lead, though the D can stop it a couple more times. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And they take a knee on 4th down, having inflicted enough damage, and that ought to do it.